you're backed into a corner and you don't know where to turn, just make sure you take the lesson, cause there's things you gotta learn. Gotta listen to the voice, the one that's telling you to walk away. Put it down, set it free, let it go and make believe. Follow your heart, let this be your place to start. You can do it if you try. If you believe, then you should fly. Spread your wings, jump off the cliff. No cares about the what's in it. Take things as they lay themselves out. At this time, there's no room for a crowd. Make your move, catch your groove.
race fans? Back from Can-Am Speedway. You watched the video. It was another testing night. Had a great start. Ended up 5th place in my hot laps, which in a completely stacked field also. Top dogs in that group, and managed to get 5th fastest in hot laps. Went back out for time trials and just overdrove the car way too hard into 3 and 4. It's a really tight, unique corner, and I ended up way up top in the marbles, and that was on my first lap, so it kind of ruined my second lap. So I ended up at the back for that, and then it just seemed to go downhill after that. My heat race, same thing, I just overdrove it too hard on the top side, and there was nothing there. I should have rode the bottom on that corner. I had all kinds of grip. Hammer down on turn 1 and 2. It was probably my best corner, and I would make up ground there, but I would lose it on the next corner near the pit area. So I was struggling on the corner, but it is what it is. Good learning experience. Actually, we didn't change the car up very much. I gave it more gear in the feature, or in the last chance showdown, because I figured I'd slam on the brakes hard into the pit area side of the track, 3 and 4, and I would ride the bottom, and it worked pretty great. The car was a lot better, and I was able to pass a couple cars from tail, and I was getting closer to a transfer spot, and then I don't know what happened on the restart. I don't know if the car shut off or something, but the car ended up kicking sideways, and I straightened it out, and I just fell behind a little bit, and there was a car behind me too, so I checked him up too. So I noticed there was smoke coming out of the car too, and I just watched the replay of it. I got some smoke coming out of the tailpipe, so I don't know if my carburetor is running rich. That's what I had. Ronnie Lazor and Tommy Jock, they helped me out during the week, and we changed up the setup on here and checked my shocks and moved some bars around just to try to get it to turn a lot better, which it did. I was hammered down on 1 and 2, so it was pretty similar to Mohawk. So I'm pretty excited to see how it goes at Mohawk. I think it's gonna be I think I'll have a fast car for that. It was a dirt car series race, so that was race number 3. I think we did Fulton, Thunder Mountain, and that one was Can-Am. Mohawk got rained out the first time, so that was a skip over. They just canceled it, and we're gonna be at Mohawk next week, this coming Friday night, for the Dirt Car Series race number 4. I've been following the points for Dirt Car Series. I said I was going to do the whole season, and I went into the race 19th in points. I left last night. I checked the scores this morning, and I'm 13th in points right now for Dirt Car Series. So top 15 is guaranteed. I'm eligible for a provisional for the next race, or as long as I stay in that area, I'll be eligible. So I'm pretty confident in making the race now. I'm pretty confident going into Mohawk that I'm gonna do well. My car feels great there, and I'm confident, have all kinds of confidence for Mohawk. So I don't think I would need the provisional, but it's there if I need it. But it's very reassuring knowing that after we leave Mohawk, the next races will be Super Dirt Week. So if I can maintain position and just stay in that top 15, I should be a guaranteed starter for the Super Dirt Week races. So that'll be Weedsport, Brewerton, and Oswego. So I've never been to Weedsport, and I've never been to Brewerton. I did Oswego last year, and I took some notes down. I'm glad I did. I'm gonna go at it a little bit harder this year. Pretty excited for that. Just to be sure to be locked into that is just a confidence booster. I was pretty sure of it anyways. I ended up buying a new body last night because this one looking pretty rough. So I'm gonna have a new body on it for Super Dirt Week. I don't know what the wrap's gonna look like yet. I have no idea yet. I don't really have any sponsors, so right now is a great time if you want to sponsor the car and get your name on the car. I'm getting 1,000 views at least every video we're watching that comes out. 1,000 views plus everybody in the pits and the grandstands, and get your name out there. Right now I just have a black body, and that's what we're gonna slap on the car for Super Dirt Week for the whole week anyways. And I'm gonna try to find another motor and try to get this Sportsman the sportsman car race ready also and turned that into a 358. So I just have a backup car just in case. It'd be nice to have an extra car to go there with, because you never know what could happen. Always, it's nice to be prepared. Well, that's how it went last night. I didn't even make the feature last night. I ended up that restart at the back. It was only a couple laps to go whenever I kicked it sideways on the restart, so it jammed me right up. Happy just to move up in points. A couple people had some bad finishes last night, which is why I was able to move up, or they had bad luck during the week and couldn't make the show. So just a little bit of fortune. I was pretty I wasn't feeling too great after the timed hot laps and the heats and the whole night. After I left the track, I felt a lot better, and we kind of had a good time on the way home. Talked to the boys, and Alex and Owen rode with me last night, and Ronnie and TJ drove up. So Ronnie was able to give me all kinds of advice while we were during the night. And we really checked out tires this week, and I pulled out some tires that I thought were no good, and I used those last night. They had like chunks missing out of it, but I guess they were the right size, so we ended up using them, and I didn't have an issue with it, and they all held there. So I'm pretty happy about that. I just had them sitting around. It wasn't any of the new tires that I bought the last 3 weeks. Those ones were completely done for. Those ones had holes and rips and were torn right up. So I didn't get to salvage any of those ones. But my last year's tires from the sportsman races, I guess they were still good, or good enough to go racing with anyways. But that's it for this video. I just want to thank everybody for watching and following along and stopping by the trailer, coming on chit chat and let me know what's going on in the racing world, dropping by for advice. It's always a good time to head to the races, and I'll see you soon. I'll see you at Mohawk. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you haven't already subscribed, do that. And don't forget to stop into my sponsors places like RC World and Raceway and go buy some RC cars and let them know you've seen it on the car. Joe and Joe's Tent and Tables and Chairs. If you have any parties or gatherings, weddings, they have all the stuff there to get that situated for you. Kid Enterprise, Equal Skies Media. And just, what a great time racing. We'll see what happens this week, and I'll try to get a good wrap together. Maybe I'll let a sneak peek during the week if I can get something to happen. We'll see you guys on Friday. Peace out. Let's go.
Let this be your place to start. You can do it if you try. If you believe, then you shall fly. Spread your wings, jump off the cliff. No cares about the buts and ifs. Take things as they lay themselves out. At this time, there's no room for doubt. Make your move, catch your groove.